गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। मौनव्याख्या प्रकटितपरब्रह्मतत्त्वं युवानं वर्षेष्ठान्तेवसदृषिगणैः आवृतं ब्रह्मनिष्ठैः आचार्येन्द्रं करकलितचिन्मुद्रमानन्दमूर्तिं स्वात्मा रामं मुदितवदनं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तिमिदे। वटविटपि समीपे भूमिभागे निषण्णं सकलमुनिजनानां ज्ञानदातारमारात् त्रिभुवनगुरुमीशं दक्षिणामूर्तिदेवं जननमरणदुःखच्छेददक्षं नमामि जननमरणदुःखच्छेदं दक्षं नमामि। So we are in the second verse. We are on the second verse of Dakshinamurti Stotram. Behind, no, the regular class is not there, only this class today. We are in the retreat. Okay?
Sorry.
No, you can join, no problem. Nothing to be sorry about. You will be sorry after you listen to me. Because the topic is not Ramayana, topic is Dakshinamurti.
Thank you. I can listen?
Yeah, please carry on. That's why the Zoom is on. Yeah. So here our Sri Dakshinamurti Nishannam, he is seated. Where is he seated? Bhumi Bhage, on the ground. Bhumi Bhage, where? Samipe means near. Near what? Vatavitapi, near a banyan tree. We'll tell you the meaning why. And in this way, he is seated in front of Arat. In front of whom? Sakala Munijana. In front of all the Munijana. See, they are not ordinary human beings. They are extraordinary. They are all Munis. They are all sages. They are all saints. I'll explain to you difference between sage and Munis also. Rishis and Munis. You have heard it so many times. So what is the difference between the two? सबको एक ही लाइन में धो देते हो. मतलब क्या है? कभी पता है? You know? Anyway, पता है तो मत बताना. मेरे को चांस दो यार बोलने का. ठीक है. तो मुनिजना ज्ञानदातृ, and he is the one who is giving the knowledge to these great, say, Munijana, Rishigana. Before it was Rishigana, in this verse it is Munijana. And this Dakshinamurti, Sri Dakshinamurti is, what is the next one? Tribhuvana Gurumisham Dakshinamurti Devam. He is the Tribhuvana Gurumisham. He is the Guru of all the three worlds. What are the three worlds? Bhurbhuvasvaha. What are the three worlds? Waking, dream, deep sleep. This is your total experience of the world, isn't it? And he is the Guru of the three worlds. And that Guru, who, when it comes to relativity, because there is a Guru, there is a Shishya. Who is the Shishya? All the people, manifest or unmanifest, in waking, dream, and deep sleep. Past, present, future. He is the Guru of that. It can only be Ishvara. It cannot be anyone else. In relativity, the highest you can get to is the Ishvara. And he himself appears as the Guru in your life. And that Guru is Dakshinamurti. And in this way, he is the Devam. Dakshinamurti Devam. Devam means he is the effulgence, he is the light. He is the God in the form of Dakshinamurti. Then last one, Janana Marana Dukkha Cheda Daksham Namami. And this Sri Dakshinamurti, he is also Daksha. Daksha means dexterous. Dexterous means what? You know, some people I know, they can, as smoothly they can write with their right hand. When they get tired, they shift the pencil to their left hand, and equally speed they can write with left hand also. This is at a बढ़िया है ना चीज. Tired हो गया, इससे शुरू कर दिया. You start writing with this. Her sister does that. Tuck, 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 tuck. Signature equal, no problem. See? Daksham means skillful. This is just one. Some people have you know the word Daksha? Daksha Putri was Parvati, Sati. So Daksha, that word is coming from there. Dakshinamurti also has the word Daksha. Means skillful. Skillful in what? In communicating the knowledge. Not making you fixed into mala pakda do. वैसे नहीं. Skillful in invoking the truth that he is abiding in the disciples who are listening. This is also skill, because someone is sleepy, someone is awake, someone is dreaming, someone is distracted, someone is thinking about home, someone is not wanting to be here, someone wants to be here, but mind is continuously going away. I have to do this, I have to do that. When I go back, I will do this. When I go back, I'll do this. I hope he finishes at 4:30 to 5 o'clock tomorrow. Because already planned. I was thinking of extending it to Monday also. How many hands up for Monday? No, seriously. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Anyone else? No. 11, 12. 12 takers. So we might continue. We might continue. Those who stay back. What about rest of you? Huh? No, what about rest of you? You are already realized we need it more. We are the curved tail who doesn't want to become straight. Right?
Make it online for them, that those who can't participate.
Online, we already told you have to be in front of. This verse says, in front of the teacher. Not in front of computer. It doesn't say that. What can I do? So, let's see what happens. It should be available also. We don't know if it is available. And this Dakshinamurti Murti, he is Daksha, he is skillful. And what is his skill in? His skill is in the Janana Marana Dukkha Cheda. Cheda is destruction of, removal of, dissolving, melting away of. What? Janana Marana. What is dukkha? What is misery? Misery is not birth. Everyone is born crying. Nobody is saying, "He, I am the world." कोई नहीं, सब रोते हुए पैदा होते. And very few people die happily with a smile on the face. Majority are only in complaining, in strife, thinking, I should not have done that, I should not have done this. Or some people are thinking, I should have done that also, but I did not, my body did not support me, my mind does not support me. Why am I, did I already have my dinner? No, you have not. I thought I had my dinner. They forget. This is all dukkham. They can't remember who they are. Oh, you are my son. Which son? ऐसे भी होता है लोगों को. So there are different ways. The journey between birth and death, whichever way you go, if you have considered yourself to be born, and if you are considering that you will one day die, the journey between birth and death is dukkham. You may give all different reasons that it is wonderful, but in the end, if you really take a cup of tea and sit down, it is only strife, it's only hard work, it's only maintaining relationship is such a hard work, isn't it? Maintaining your body is such a hard work. Forget relationship, you could be coming closer. Body is hard work. Okay, somehow we take some medicine. Keeping your mind calm is a hard work. See, it's hard work. And what we want a solution. And he has the skill. Dakshinamurti has the skill to remove this misery, this perpetual misery that is continuously following us or approaching us. Not following us, approaching us between birth and death. In the last class, I gave you the example of Parikshit Maharaj, the king. He ruled earth for more than 10,000 years. He was loved by the entire population on the earth. He remained, because of yoga and other practice, he remained youthful for that entire period. Not 10,000, but few more than a normal person's life. He was loved by the entire. Imagine how many tribes today you see the world. तू मैं सब जगह लड़ाई. Everywhere the war is going on. Everywhere the strife is going on. No two people in the house, in the society, in the parliament, in the senate, in the countries, among the presidents, among the ministers, everywhere there is argument and fight going on. Between the countries, that 1 kilometer is mine. I will not give it to you. The other says this, your 100 kilometers is mine. I will take it. Do what you want. And it's going on, but there's no love. Imagine at his time, everyone loved him. Everyone was living it was the golden period of the earth. See? And there it was told, what?
7 days.
Huh?
Only 7
नहीं वो तो है. There it was told, in Upanishad it comes, in Taittiriya Upanishad, that the one who is loved by all his subjects has everything available at his fingertips in this world. He has infinite wealth, infinite respect, infinite love, infinite acceptance by gods and society. Imagine what joy will be his. That is, if you take that as one unit of joy, what is your unit of joy? 100,000 of that person's. Or maybe 1 by 9 billion of that person. Isn't it? It's minuscule compared to his. Imagine what would be his. That if you take that one unit of joy, 100 times that joy is the joy of the karma devatas. 100 unit of the karma devatas, 100 times the karma devatas is the joy of the devatas. 100 times the, so now you have gone to the power of 3. Now power of 4. 100 times the joy of the Devtas is the joy of Indra. Remember Indra before aaya tha na? 100 times the joy of Indra. As you go higher, then from Indra it comes to Brihaspati. He is the teacher of the gods. 100 times the joy of the Brihaspati, the teacher of the gods, is the joy of the Creator himself. Now how we have gone 7 times up, 7 times 100 up. Even, and that must be ecstasy, isn't it? It must be fantastic. Oh my God. That joy of the Creator is also temporary. He also has to become unmanifest. He also has to become unmanifest. See. So what? But here Dakshinamurti, he is not addressing, I will increase your joy. Come. No, he is not making you Godward. He is not making you get fixed with a mala. He is not getting you fixed with any ritual. He is not getting you fixed into any routine. He is not getting you fixed into, you come, you give donation, and I'll give you realization. $10,000 instant enlightenment. There are courses, you check YouTube. You take Google. Yeah, there's many organizations. If you go into, there used to be one, I don't know what is their status now. Buckminster Fuller का कौन सा था? Genie, Geni. What is it? No. जिसमें ये Tom Cruise and all were all involved in that.
Seventh Adventist.
नहीं. Scientology. Australia recognized them as a religion, first country. Now I don't know. We don't hear of them. Maybe there's a case against them or something. But so many actors and everything. And first course, $5,000. Now, oh, you are really good. I think you should do the next one. Next one, $7,000. You are really good. But you have to then amalgamate to their thinking. What are you doing? You are purifying yourself by those exercises. Then 10,000, then 20,000, then 50,000. Then you are bankrupt. They say, we don't need you. Then these people come out of the Scientology and then they sue the Scientology. Who asked you to give that much money? Anyone who asks that give and I will give and you will receive the knowledge, gone. You have been taken for a ride. See? Here it is not in the future. It is not a carrot put before you. So let's go systematically in this verse. Vatavitapi samipe bhumi bhage nishannam sakala muni jananam jnana datara maharad tribhuvana gurumisham dakshinamurti devam janana marana dukkha cheda daksham namami. So, Sri Dakshinamurti ji is seated on the ground, and what is he doing? Nishannam means seated, and this sitting is where? This is sitting. He is seated near where are we? Bhumivage, on the ground. So in the olden times, the guru used to be on the ground, and the students also used to be on the ground. So he is not taking a higher seat, I am the teacher, I will have a throne, like that. If you go to many ashrams in Haridwar or any places, they have a throne. The Swami there, he has a throne made out of stone, or then gold color, not gold plated, gold color is, and he feels, they are the king. because they must have read Acharyendra, the king of Acharya. They took it literally, not as subjectively. So no, the teacher shows, I am also like you. I am also wearing the same clothes like you. I am also sitting on the same floor like you. Yes, maybe he is sitting on the the platform around the tree. Sometimes he is sitting on that, but that is for the benefit of the students. It is not for his benefit. And what is the benefit of the student? When the student looks up, he should look up. How high? 21-degree angle he must look up. If you are sitting at home doing tratak, you understand tratak, looking at a dot or looking at a flame and not blinking your eyes to generate the focus, it should be done at 21 degrees angle. So when you are looking up, it is healthy. You are not, in today's amphitheaters, you look down on the teacher. Acha, try. Teachers are standing down there, all the students are sitting up there. It's totally opposite. But here in this class, what is happening? I am on the chair, you are also on the chair, equal. So we are at the same level. So there also, Bhumi Bhage Nishannam, sitting on the floor, same as the student. Then moving ahead, Vatavitapi Samipe. Vatavitapi, Vatavriksha is the banyan tree. So he is sitting near the banyan tree. What is the speciality of the banyan tree? One speciality is crows do not sit on the banyan tree. You know why? Why they chose the banyan tree? The teachers. Why it is given so much importance in our scriptures? Because all classes used to be held under or near the banyan tree. If any other tree, that's why I was not sitting under. I did not agree. Any crow comes, chuk, ho gaya kaam. They do it anywhere. But under a banyan tree, there is no crow. Chuk. That is one reason. Second, lot of oxygen. You are ever fresh. Third, it's symbolic. The symbolism here is third. The banyan tree is so under this Vatavriksha, what are the different trees that come? That is the banyan tree, the peepal tree, the fig tree. They all belong to the same family. Crows do not sit on them. Third one, the banyan tree, you must have seen under the tree so many seeds there. You see, it's almost like a pea. But that seed cannot germinate until unless the bird eats it, and then it comes out of the poo of the bird. Until unless it does not get processed through the digestive tract of the bird, and where will the bird go and throw it? Somewhere far away. It will eat that and it will go away. And jahan pe bhi girega, firstly, under banyan tree nothing grows. Because its root system is so vast that nothing grows under it. So all the seeds are going to go waste. But life has its own way. So it has found that these, and it's very, very tiny inside the bird is able to eat the outer shell and everything, but the inside, the seed which is there, it is not, its system, the stomach and all, it's not able to digest it. So it comes out as it is. When it has passed through that, then the sun, the water and the earth, then it gets germinated and becomes a tree. Then you will find, this you will not find in Australia. Then what you will find? You are living on the third floor and some bird has done the poo there, and there the peepal tree comes. Just, it doesn't require soil also. Wherever it is, it comes, little bit water and sunshine, it starts growing and it will hold on to the bricks, it will hold on to the building, and it will keep expanding its root, and you can see big trees growing from the third floor of the apartment buildings. Not full tree, but it's quite big. And then people feel guilty. Oh, if we cut it, it's people tree. Katna bhi nahi hai. Then afterwards what happens? It's a government colony. So the cracks start coming up. See, I'm telling you the quality of the tree. So these are the banyan trees, Vatavriksha. And this is its fourth. What is a Vatavriksha? We have seen Urdhva Moola Madashakam Ashwatham Prahuravyayam Chandansi Yasya Parnani Yastam Veda Saveda Vita Adhaschordhvam Prasudas Tasya Shakha Guna Pravruddha Vishaya Pravala. Urdhva Moola Madashakam. What is Urdhva Moola Madashakam? The upside down banyan tree is the world. Where is the banyan tree's roots? In the ground. Where is it growing? Upwards. Where is this world which is represented as the upside down Urdhva Moola? Means that one banyan tree whose roots are up, and the tree, meaning branches and leaves and fruits and flowers, where are they? Down. Where is that down? We are that. What are you? How is this tree getting nourished? Because its roots are in the infinite. Its roots are into the Lord. See? It's an imagination presented to you. It's not a reality. And the leaves are the Chandasi, they are all the words of the scriptures. Parnani. Kya bola tha? Urdhva Moolam Adashakam Ashwatham. Ashwatha is this tree. Vatavriksha is coming from the Ashwatha family. Ashwatha Prahuravyayam Chandasi Yasya Parnani. Parnani is the leaves. Have you ever come under or sat under a banyan tree or a peepal tree or a fig tree? Slight breeze, sirr, all the sound of the leaves. They just the shiver goes through the entire tree. Beautiful to listen. At night, very scary to listen. But this stirring sound that is being caused by the trembling of the leaves, that's the sound of the Vedas. Chandasi Yasya Parnani Yastam Vedasa Vedavita. And Adhaschordham Prasudas Tasya Shakha. So the roots are there, and then the trunk comes out, then the branches come out, then everything, the whole thing comes out. So what is the first? First is the roots. So all this picture in the first 3 verses of the 15th chapter is given only to be negated. Nothing like that. It was just playing with your mind. So you are being reminded by sitting under the tree. Now you don't go there and put your head down. Acha, upside down tree. But that is the truth. What is the truth? These doctors will tell better. What is that? You are seeing the world straight. I see you all sitting. But actually the image of yours is inverted vision in our eyes. So upside down. And this point is being made here. See? So Vatavitapi Samipe Bhumi Bhage. No, where am I going? I have to come back to here. Vatavitapi Samipe Bhumi Bhage Nishannam Sakala Munijananam Jnana Dhatara Maharat. He says, Therefore, this is the Vatavriksha which gives the Vedas through its leaves. These are the Chandasi, these are the compositions, the meters, etc. Therefore, we have, and in the olden times, in our scriptures, only this tree was used to impart knowledge. No other tree. You don't sit under a neem tree. You don't sit under a drumstick tree. You don't sit under a lemon tree. Only sourness will spread. Huh? You sit under a banyan tree for delivery of this knowledge. And then bhumi bhage. And where are we sitting? We are sitting on the floor, on the ground, in front of the tree or near the tree or at the foot of the tree. And in this manner, Sri Dakshinamurti is seated. And by sitting there, what is he doing? He is Sakala Muni Janana Jnana Dhatara Maharat. There he sits as a teacher, as a guru, as an acharya, and imparts the knowledge to all the students. And who are these students? They are, here it is given that they are Muni Jananam. We saw before it was the Rishis. Who are Rishis? Aye?
The wise men, the saints.
Wise men, but what is, so Muni is also a wise man. So what is the difference between them? Batao koi, before I say.
Rishis are grihasthas.
They are grahasthas.
They are drastas.
Drashtas. They are drashtas, they are seers. But also, you will see sage Vashishta, sage Agastya, sage Rishi. They are all Rishis. Rishi Vishwamitra. You get Raja Rishis, you get Brahma Rishis, but they were all established in the truth. They were all established in the truth. What about Muni? They are still on the way. Munis are tapasvis. Munis are they are seeking maybe some aspect of creation. You know, Kanad Muni, Vaisheshika path he presented. Buddha Bhagwan, he is not called Rishi Buddha. He is called Bauddha Muni. Why? He approached, not along the Vedic way, but he approached the truth in a particular way. Kshanikam or whatever. Some people are searching that this world is Anu or Paramanu or, subtle or subtler than the subtlest. It is atomic. Atoms are coming together to make the whole creation, and they are different. And these Munis, they get stuck and they are listening. Some Munis, they are searching for the truth. Like you are all searching for the truth. You are Munis. Have you realized the truth? You have to answer that. But are you involved in the family? Yes. Rishis were involved in the family. Munis were also sometimes. Majority of the times they were not, but lot of them were having family also. Yet they were pursuing. So not everyone is searching for truth. So some of them are into science, some of them are into mathematics, some of them are into other disciplines. Sanskrit, Patanjali. See? So they focus on that and they pursue that. All these, some of them are realized, some of them are not. And they have come in front of Dakshinamurti. Why? They want to know the truth. They are still not satisfied with their life. Something is lacking. Something is missing in their contemplation. Sakala Muni Janana. All Munis, Muni Janana. Another way you can look at it, that they want to be silent but are incapable of becoming silent. Therefore they have come, we want to be, please teach us. How are you able to access, be that silence? So they have all come to Sakala Muni Jananam. Lot of munis are tapasvis. Lot of munis are hatha yogis. Lot of munis, they do lot of intense austerity for what? I'm not the body, I'm not the breath, I'm not the mind. They are focused only in twisting the body. They are only busy in pumping the air. They are only busy in trying to empty the mind. See, only trying to empty the mind, only trying to pump the air or bring it to its, make it calm. So, where is their focus? Body, breath, mind. Is their focus where it's supposed to be? What are they doing all this for? To know the truth. But where is their focus? Can by doing yoga exercises, will you ever come to know the self? Not possible. By doing pranayam, can you come to know the self? Not possible. By focusing on the mind, can you know the self? Not possible. Oh my God. But that's what we are doing here. We are using our mind to speak. You are using your mind to listen. Then we are wasting time? Absolutely. Absolutely. And yet we are pursuing. Yet we are coming. Yet we are taking the time out of our life and exposing ourselves to this knowledge. See? Yet they have come. He is not teaching anything. He is sitting there with the Chin Mudra, Gyan Mudra. Who? Dakshinamurti. He is not telling them anything. Yet they are finding the satisfaction. Yet they are realizing. Yet they are going beyond wherever they were stuck. See? Sakala Muni Janam. All different types of munis are there. And therefore, and here also Sanananda and the four, they were also the munis, or they are the sages here. We saw them as sages before. And all of them, and Jnana Dataram are, what is that word? Jnana Dataram Arat. And to these, who is Dakshinamurti? He is the Jnana Data. He is the giver of knowledge. Now don't understand that knowledge is the words that you are listening. Knowledge is not the words that you are listening. Knowledge is always only one. Knowledge, we are talking about that which does not come and go. We are talking about that knowledge which we can never forget. We are not talking about that knowledge which was absent before, is present now, and will be absent again afterwards. We are not talking about empirical knowledge. Then what knowledge are we talking about? We are talking about knowledge of the self that you already are. Our goal is only one, always coming back to who you already are. Jnana Ramarat. So he imparts, he gives the Brahma Vidya, he is the giver of the Brahma Vidya. Brahma Vidya is not given through any other book except Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, and the Brahma Sutras. This is where the Brahma Vidya is given. What about everything else? Everything else adds value, can prepare you for it, but the clarity, this is also, here also is the same thing. The essence of that is taken here. This is Brahma Vidya, put in the Stotra form. And what is Brahma Vidya? That Vidya which makes you available to yourself. When? Now. When? Now. Not, oh, that was interesting, I'll think about it and come to, that's a worthy goal to reach. Or tomorrow morning, after I go back. Or tonight, this was, some people take notes and write it down. I also used to do, because that kept me focused. It kept me focused. And I don't even know what I'm reading. I'm listening, chal raha hai, and tears are flowing from when we were in ashram. I brought my notes also for Dakshinamurti. I have not opened it yet. Otherwise, we'll be in the first verse till the end of the retreat. See? So, some people are busy writing, some people are busy comparing, some people are busy remembering what they have heard before, some people are busy collecting the information to be used later. But this is such a fine surgical strike of knowledge which Dakshinamurti is doing, and that is, he has to give the knowledge to the students and make them realize here and now in spite of their distractions, all the distractions that I just told. And he cannot make it happen, yet he is teaching. But he has to inspire. So it's the responsibility of both, the teacher's responsibility and the student's responsibility to be available to that. And that is the word that came afterwards was Daksha. Daksha is the skillful way of presenting the case. You know, in court, the lawyer can present the case and make the murderer go free, that he has not committed the murder. The thief goes free. Why? The lawyer was Daksha. He was skillful in using all the information that was there to make his commitment is to the client. His commitment is not to the court. His commitment is not to who is right and who is wrong. His commitment to his client who is giving him money. And he is the one who is skillful, the one who has the gift of the gab, the one who is able to put the arguments in such a way that the judge has got no choice, or the, what do you call that, jury. That jury has no choice but to accept it. Such arguments are put across by Shankaracharya. Okay? Dakshinamurti is not doing that. Shankaracharya, in all his compositions, all his commentaries of Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, Brahma Sutra, he has given he has refuted all philosophies, he has refuted all angles of approach and brought all those teachers to into the embrace of Vedanta. Vedanta is not a philosophy. Remember, again and again we are telling, Vedanta is you. Upanishad is you. Knowledge is you. And where are you? Right here and now. If the teacher is able to bring you means inspire you to be yourself right here and now, because infinite reality is all the time present. You are thinking you are an individual. If through these words somehow with proper understanding takes place and you come to, in that proper understanding, the mind dissolves and you remain awake. That's why I'm saying closing eyes is not a problem. Sleeping is not a problem. Catch that moment. Sleep is coming by itself. Before it comes, remain awake. That way you have to find. rather than succumb to sleep, remain awake, allow the mind to succumb. The sleep is for the mind. Sleep is never for the Atma. So, how come I am sleeping? No, you are identified with sleep. Therefore, you say, I am sleepy. Because you have practiced that all your life. You have practiced that all your life. And here we are saying, you have to be awake. Arey yaar, ye to badi baat hai. I have not practiced being awake when how do you remain awake when when mind is sleeping? Just like that. Just like that. Nike. While it is happening there, be aware again. Be aware again. Arey, missed again. Missed again. Missed again. Somewhere, whenever you are pursuing something again and again and again and again, once it has to click. It only needs to click once. Why we are teaching again and again, even if people don't want to listen. This is the reason. The mind needs to click, needs to dissolve once and for all. It has dissolved many times. Unknowingly, deep sleep. It has dissolved many times in samadhi. But after that, again it becomes active. We need to recognize that we are other than the manifest mind or the unmanifest mind. Not as a witness. Not if it is only as a witness, only samadhi. You will come up, again the world will be there. Then what? As the infinite, all-pervasive, self-conscious, self-existing, blissful reality, blissful self that we are. So our goal here is that as we are going through these various verses, that you are reminded again and again. If you have noticed in Kathopanishad, in Bhagavad Gita, in 18th chapter also we are doing the same. We don't want, or our attempt as a teacher, as a speaker is, not speaker, teacher, is to not allow you to objectify the self that you are. Objectify the self means that, this is a phone. अच्छा phone है, बाद में देखूंगा. Oh, this is the self. I will think about it afterwards. No. Self is not an object. It is not a concept of your mind. Yesterday's first class we said, Yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasa saha. Self, the reality, the infinite reality that your essence is, it cannot be revealed by word. It cannot be comprehended by mind. Yet, the communication, the transfer of knowledge, this is limited knowledge, but it is still continues. Is it to make you realize? No. It is to make you not objectify. Objectify means don't think of the self like you are thinking of me. Like you are thinking, oh, these are the verses. This is objective. Like you are knowing each other. That is objective. Like you know the past. That is objective. Like you think of the future. That is objective. What is objective? Where the observer and the observed are separate. And the interaction between the observer and observed, the knower and known, the experiencer and experienced is taking place through an instrument, through a medium. So what is happening here? I am the speaker, and you are the hearer, listener. What is the instrument? The instrument of speaking is the mouth, and the instrument of hearing is the ears. And knowledge is आदान प्रदान हो रहा है, transfer of knowledge is taking place. But this is not the transfer of knowledge we are talking about. We are talking about the transfer of knowledge. Who remembers?
Self.
Self.
How does transfer of knowledge take place? One remaining silent वो तो है ही topic. It happens while listening. And how does it happen while listening? Your attention is on the conscious principle. The speaker's attention is on the conscious principle. Who is Dakshinamurti? He is the consciousness himself, isn't it? He is the self itself. When you are consciousness and the speaker is speaking from consciousness, consciousness meets consciousness because consciousness is one. It is not one per person. Consciousness is consciousness. Where consciousness meets consciousness as if knowledge takes place. Then why did we use the words? Some carrier is required. Electricity is everywhere. You need a wire. You can't transfer electricity from one place to the other. But electricity anywhere in the world is the same. But you need a carrier. What are these words? They are carriers. But carrier, it comes and goes. It is not permanent. Every word comes and goes. But does the consciousness come and go? No. So our attention, this is one. This is the skill. This is the skill which Dakshinamurti is employing. This is the first way. This is the best way. This is the best way. So if we do it while listening, then what about Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana? Manan is also there. What is Manam? What is normally said, you listen, then you reflect and remove your doubts, and then you contemplate and meditate and realize. That is for some graduation, it's okay. This is PhD. Double PhD. Triple PhD. Every verse is going further, deeper, deeper. So what is this? You are not going to the second or the third step. In the first step itself, everything is khallas. Why? You are listening and you know. Your attention while listening is on the listener. Who is this who is listening? I am the consciousness who is listening. I am the listener. Who is this listener? I am this listener. Who am I? And it goes cut. Within few, if you practice it enough, within few seconds you are back there. It doesn't take seconds, is too long. Like today in the morning we meditated. It took us, however, for just body and breath, it took us 1 hour. 15-20 minutes I was talking. Right? But you practice this. When I started, it took me also 15-20 minutes, maybe more. I did it slowly. I went to every part of the body, relax, because I am the body. I need, this also I will relax. Oh, I got a dislocated knee. I will relax that also. Hip, relax that also. And systematically relax. It used to be so blissful. But where? At the body level. But the result used to be, body used to be still. But over the months, 2 seconds, I could come into that. 2 seconds, your body is relaxed. Practice. Your stamina. It has clicked because you have practiced again and again and again. See? Same way here, that when we listen to it again and again, and we keep remaining conscious of the conscious principle, that I am that, then you don't have to know the teacher is also conscious or not. I am conscious and this fellow is talking from his head. How will it click? That thought can come. I think I should start teaching because I have come to know that I am the consciousness. I will start teaching. Mind distracts us in many different ways. It will try to take back the control. It will try to keep the I its slave again in a number of ways. It requires a special special setup inside you for this not to happen. That you have to discover what works for you. See, same thing in Patanjali Yoga Sutra. The first step is Yama Niyama. Third step is Asana. What is Asana? Sukha asit iti asanam. He who is sitting in bliss is truly sitting. That is the definition of Patanjali. What are they teaching in all over the world? What are they teaching? That Patanjali must be turning in his grave, if he has a grave. See? Sukha asit iti asanam. He who is sitting in bliss is truly sitting. Another way of putting it, Sat asit iti asanam. The one who is sitting in truth is truly sitting. See? And you are doing all Mayurasan, Gardavasan, Simhasan, all animals. Bhujangasan. So by doing, are you an animal or are you a human being? Or are you divine? Or are you the absolute? The fact that you are already born as a human being, you have already gone beyond the animal positions. You don't need to continue animal positions. You may choose to go to God, depending if you want to, but here we are taking the bypass route. When you go through the city, there's too much traffic to come across the city. We are taking the bypass. What happens? You miss all the traffic. What is the traffic? Gods. Oh, here are the gods. Bhur, Bhuva, Swa, Tapa, Maha, Jana, Satyam. We are bypassing all of them. So, when we are bypassing all of them, no traffic. Straight. Traffic, Mooladhar, Swadhisthana, Manipur. Oh, baapre, chad gayi. It's rising. It's rising. Gaya. This is where all these expressions you must have seen. You can see it on YouTube. It's fun to watch. I was watching the other day Kundalini Jagruti, and they are having a workshop. And she's going, oh, pata nahi kya ho raha hai? Maybe she's having pressure. And that becomes, where is the attention? On the body. Where is the attention? On the energy. Who are you? Consciousness. So instead of going through all the asanas, instead of going through all the pranayamas given in Patanjali, pranayam, yeah, he's given that. Instead of going through the mind, straight away come to the source. What is it? Live in bliss. Live in truth. Where do you live in truth? Think truth, speak truth, act truthfully. Story over. And truth, what is truth? It is all that there is. So don't hate anyone, don't love too much, don't get attached to anyone. Story over. You will be established in bliss. You are doing your asana. Walking, moving asana. When you are hugging the child, it is asana. When you are fighting with the husband, it is asan. You are not attached to bloody anything. Don't say. See? So, this is that you are the Brahman right here and now, not in some future, not after some experiences, not after going through the 7 chakras, then you will realize, not after you have done Kriya Yoga, then you will realize, not after Vaikhari Madhyama Pashyanti Para, then you will realize. When we give all these different processes, where is our attention? On objectivity, on the world. And who are you? Raman, you are that which you are seeking. That's what I told one person. You are that which you are seeking. Many people don't even know what they are seeking. Many people don't know what they are seeking. And this is where the Dakshinamurti, because all these munis had come, someone is focusing on space, someone is trying to work out the distance between Earth and Moon and Earth and Sun, someone is working out how many galaxies are there, someone is working out or has worked out how many universes are there, someone has worked out who he has been revealed the Gayatri Mantra, for example. Someone is working out there are parallel universes. Someone told me there is a new movie which has come, Metaverse or something. और पैरेलल वर्ल्ड मजेदार चीज बनाया उन्होंने, जाके घूम घाम के आ जाओ. हाँ? So is that our, so they are stuck somewhere. It is only the word of the teacher, it is the disposition of the teacher, it is the skill of the teacher which will bring these students out of their ignorance. And how you have to remove the ignorance? Without them knowing. If you are not pushing it down their throat, no, be normal, be as casual as possible, but as sincere, most sincerely. You have to find with different people, it's a different interaction. And in that person, now you cannot force someone to come to these type of classes, retreats, or even my classes. I never advertise. No advertising. If people come. If they don't come, very good. Very good. But I don't say, please come and attend. But I will, and if someone says, Swamiji, we are thinking, then okay, which one do you suggest? Then I'll suggest, okay, you should attend this class or that class or that class. But I don't go to, have they come on the Zoom? Who cares, man? I'm teaching myself. I teach and go. Myself means I teach my mind. So this is not where, how do we advertise the movie? I just did. I have not seen it. Someone so, Swamiji, you must go and see that. मैंने कहा यार मल्टीवर्स तो एवरी डे आई एम इन अ मल्टीवर्स. व्हाई डू आई नीड टू गो टू अ मल्टीवर्स एंड सी अ मूवी? सो इन दिस मल्टीवर्स आई एम सीइंग अनदर मल्टीवर्स एंड इनफ कंफ्यूजन. See, aren't we doing that? You are sitting here and you are imagining you are already in a different world. If you are thinking of past, you are in one world. If you are thinking of future, you are in another world. But you are here in the present world. Multiverse हो गया. See? So it is this. So we are not talking about something which is not there, which is going to be created, called the self, called the Brahman, called the reality. No. Brahman, reality, self is already there. It is the only thing. Everything else is, eventually it will come. Everything else is just imagined on it. Everything is just, I will not say even imagined. Imagined, I am telling a person. It's just happening. Just happening. Just like waking happens, dream happens, sleep happens, they happen every day. We have taken it too seriously. And our goal is not here in communication to establish this happening. Our goal is you are the one who is other than the happening. Where is this happening? It is happening in mind. Where is this happening? It's happening due to you forgetting that you are the infinite one. So you keep listening. Somewhere it will click. Somewhere you will make a decision. Enough of this listening. Enough of me trying to work it out, because you are trying to work out. Sometimes the eyes show that you are trying to work out. And somewhere we give up. Somewhere we become vulnerable. Somewhere we surrender. Somewhere we approach because we have tried so hard and it is not working out. Even though the teaching is telling you, don't do anything. You are already there. But our obsession with doing something, somewhere a point will come where your mind will break down. If you are identified with the breakdown, suicide. Simple conclusion. Or depression. If you are not identified with the mind, second option, samadhi. If you are not identified with the manifestation or unmanifestation of the mind, your focus, in spite of everything that you are shravanam, listening, your attention is on the conscious principle. Here and now, it's over. Here and now. Question is, where is your attention? Where is your attention? In fact, you don't even have to put the attention, because you are already that. Attention is in the mind. Mind puts the attention. I'm going to put attention. I'm going to put attention there. So you are not putting attention on the manifestation or the unmanifestation. Now this fine surgery is done by Dakshinamurti through Chinmudra in silence. We'll stop here and we'll look at it in our next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Mauna Vyakhya Prakatita Parabrahma Tattvam Yuvanam Varsheshtante Vasat Rishiganai Avrutam Brahmanishthai Acharyendram Karakalita Mudramanandamurtim Swatma Ramam Muditavadanam Shri Dakshinamurti Mide Vatavitapi Samipe Bhumi Bhage Nishannam Sakala Munijanana Jnanadatara Maharad Tribhuvana Gurumisham Dakshinamurti Devam Janana Marana Dukkha Cheda Daksham Namami Janana Marana Dukkha Chedam Daksham Namami. Hari Om. We will have our dinner at 7:30, but we can have some bhajans. 7 to 7:30, na?